purity psychology. There's a lot more than that. This is it. That's all that's happening. I have fat hands. Super fat hands. Like grandpa hands. I got them from my grandpa. All right. Man, this is difficult. I just don't want to get what I'm going to be touching on me. Okay. So, the first thing I'm going to ask you to do, guys, and then again, I'm not going to explain everything right now. I just want you to pay attention and then file things away. Look at this. I want you to file these things away. I'm going to point out some things you're going to go, oh man, that's pretty cool. And then I'll bring it up later, so don't get all uptight while I'm not explaining things. So here's some cups. I want you to hold this cup. Hold this cup. All right, cool. All right, what I'm going to ask you to do, how's your saliva right now? Is it working up or is it drying out? Is it good? Okay, I want you to build up some saliva in your mouth with your mouth closed, okay? I don't want drool coming out, okay? So build up some saliva. Keep on doing that. And then I want you to swallow it. Okay, you swallowed it? You done? Allison, you done? Yeah, no, okay. All right, so you swallowed it. All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to build up saliva again with your mouth closed. And I want you to spit in the cup. Good. I need you to fill up the cup, Alex. I need you to fill it. So no, I'm kidding. Okay, so spit it. Could you put how much do you have in there? I'm not going to look, but a decent amount? Could you put a little bit more in there? Try to put a little bit more, please. I'm asking you to do something else. Awesome. All right, now go ahead and drink that. You don't want to drink it? On a scale of 1 to 10, how disgusting is that? 10. It's a 10. That you would have to drink that? How about you, Allison? It's a 6. Okay, you're weird. It should be a 10. Wrong answer. I'm kidding. Okay, give me those cups. I'm not going to look in them. All right. The first attribution that I just covered, and now you guys are thinking like, what the heck was that? Fear factor, church stuff. That was the attribution of boundary monitoring. So what was the physical difference between the saliva in their mouth, them swallowing it, and the fact that they put their saliva in the cup? Was there a physical difference with that saliva?
It came out of their mouth.
Okay, they could see it. But not just that, it just left the body, right? So file this away. Anything that's expelled from the body is never incorporated back into the body. And that's called boundary monitoring. And you're thinking, okay, your point, I'll cover it later. But there's not a big physical difference, right? Not a big physical difference. You swallow every day your own spit. It's disgusting. Ew. Okay, I have some Publix lemonade. Okay. And then I've got a beautiful cup right here. And my wife's a hairdresser. And what that means is I have access to hair. Has anyone gotten hair in their food? How disgusting is that? So gross, right? And what do when you get hair in your food?
Complain.
Take it out.
Absolutely. Even if you're like mom's cooking dinner and she big old pile of hair in there and she's like, just eat it, pull it out. You know, I wash it once a week, you know. And you're like, no, the whole thing's ruined, Mom. It's disgusting now. I found some hair. My wife's a hairdresser, so I found some. And I'm gonna make a really good lemonade drink. I'm going to put some lemonade in this cup. Okay. And one of the main ingredients is going to be hair. So it's going to be 99, and there's some stuff in this hair too, real hair. 99 parts lemonade, and then one part hair. Do you guys see this? Gross. And I'm going to stir it up too. All right. It's barely, yep. Okay.
That's so gross.
That's good. All right, Alex. Would you just take a swig of this? Allison? No, I can come closer. On a scale of 1 to 10, how gross is this? Totally a 10? This is the attribution the purity attribution of permanence, okay? So just file that away. But once something like hair contaminates something pure and good, something edible, what happens? It's bad forever, right? Ew. You get a hair on your burger, what do? You can take this back, sir, and tell the chef to wear a hairnet, sir. You know, like, this is disgusting. It's forever ruined. Guess what? Physically, it's not. Logically, there's no logic behind it. We perceive it as being forever ruined, right? File that away. All right, so I'm going to do something right now. This is kind of, I'm going to run this through a Brita filter. It filters out literally everything, okay? So I'm going to have that go. Does anyone know what this is? Nurses, yeah? I'm not going to tell you what you do in it. What does this look like? I thought of other ways I could pour this, and all of them were inappropriate. Okay, so Alex, this is pure. It's clean. Would you drink out of this, Allison? Why not? What's the issue? It's a porta potty. And for you, Allison, what's the huge issue here? It's like I can't make you happy. Okay. This is the attribution of similarity. Again, this is why when we go to restaurants, guys, they don't serve us a bowl that looks like a toilet, right? It's disgusting. Why would anyone want a bowl that looks like a toilet? This is why we don't create cups that look like bedpans for people to drink out of, because there's a similarity issue. And it's actually illogical. I should be able to eat soup out of that and drink out of that. It's pure. It's never been used. I'm sure it's never been used. We should be able to use it. But because it looks disgusting, it's got to be disgusting. This is the attribution of similarity. This is what happens, and we're illogical with it. We respond to things like, if someone made, and I'm not trying to be foul or anything like that, but if someone made brownies that looked like poop, we wouldn't eat it. There's reasons bakeries don't do that. Like, yeah, this is the new poop one. It looks funny. Bakeries would never sell them, except if you sold them as gag gifts. Then all the guys would buy them. Yeah, I bought you something. Go ahead and eat it. That's the attribution of similarity. So it is edible. It is pure. It is good. But we perceive it as not being good because it looks bad. Right? You got that? File that away. Got it? Oh. Our Brita filter, it's so good, it almost removes the color. I'll put a new cup. You guys are ridiculous. Clean freaks. Alex, how thirsty are you right now? Okay, I filtered it. There was hair previously, but I filtered it. Would you? You would? Okay, I picked the wrong kid. This is not working. This experiment is not working. All right, Allison, would you? Okay, you guys forget it. Just forget the whole thing. Okay, they're weird, but most people would not drink that because it's the attribution of permanence. It's another example of that. Why? Even after it's sterile, okay? I put it through a Brita filter. Most people would not drink it because you can't rehabilitate things after they've been polluted. This is that attribution at work again. We feel like, no, there's no way that lemonade's coming back, Casey. I don't care what you do it. What if the chef goes, after there's a pile of hair on that hamburger, he goes, okay, I scrubbed the top of it and I cooked it again. Are you good with that? Physically, it probably would be okay to eat. However, you would say, I'm never eating at this restaurant again. I'm never coming to Chili's again. That happens a lot of Chili's. No. So that's again the attribution of permanence at work. This is our last experiment, and someone contributed to this experiment. Andy's dog Murphy did. Do we have a picture? Murph wanted to serve at CYC, and I told him, I'm like, Murph, there's no way you can become a worship leader. It's not gonna happen. But he said, you know what? I'll do something else for you. And I'm like, I've got an experiment, Murphy. Andy made it work. Murphy does a lot of good things. And one of the things that he does well is he goes to the bathroom outside. Most of the time, when he doesn't inside, and he's actually happy. But so Murphy, you know, he pulled it through, man. He really helped us out tonight, and I have a beautiful, pristine apple here from Publix. Not that Walmart stuff. Beautiful apple. You can touch it. It's good. It's clean. I washed it and everything. Yeah. All right, give it back. Beautiful apple, pristine, sterile. I would take a bite out of it right now. And Murphy did something in the yard, and Andy put it in a container for me. I'm not even breathing out of my nose right now. So that's why I have the gloves on. Now, I'm going to take this apple and I'm going to touch the apple to the scientific language is doo-doo. The dog doo-doo, or feces, for some of you guys that are uptight. I'm going to touch the apple on one side, and I'll probably, maybe I'll do it 3 times. Okay. All right. Thank you, Murphy. He's a man. All right. So I took a pollutant, and I touched something pure with it. What does it make the apple? Unclean, right? It ruins the apple. Here you go, Alex. Man, he's the worst contestant ever.